Hello everyone and welcome to our channel Rished Peoples. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history, design, and value of one of America's most iconic coins, the Lincoln 1-cent coin from 1916 and the Lincoln 1-cent coin from 1917. Stay tuned to learn about its origins, unique features, and why it might be worth a fortune. Let's start. Number 1. The Lincoln 1-cent coin from 1916. The Lincoln cent, a cornerstone of American numismatics, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and historians alike. The 1916 Lincoln penny, though seemingly common at first glance, is a fascinating piece that carries with it a rich tapestry of history, design innovation, and enduring legacy. In this video, we will delve into the story behind the 1916 Lincoln Center, exploring its origins, design elements, historical significance, current value in the numismatic market, and its performance in recent auctions. 1. The genesis of the Lincoln cent. The need for a new design. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This marked the first time in U.S. history that a president was featured on a circulating coin. The decision to honor Lincoln was influenced by the growing reverence for his legacy and the influence of President Theodore Roosevelt, who was eager to elevate the artistry of American coinage. Victor David Brenner, the designer. Victor David Brenner, a Lithuanian immigrant and a skilled metallist, was chosen to design the new cent. Brenner's design featured a bust of Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse initially showcased 2 ears of wheat, symbolizing prosperity. Brenner's initials, VDB, were initially included on the reverse of the 1909 issue but were later removed due to public outcry over their prominence. Transition to the 1916 issue. By 1916, the Lincoln cent had already become a staple of American currency. The coin retained its original design with minor modifications, such as the removal of Brenner's initials, which were reintroduced in 1918 in a more discreet location below Lincoln's shoulder. The 1916 Lincoln Center was struck at 3 mints, Philadelphia No mint mark, Denver D mint mark, and San Francisco S mint mark, with the Philadelphia Mint producing the largest quantity. 2. The design of the 1916 Lincoln Center. The obverse of the 1916 Lincoln Center is a masterpiece of simplicity and dignity. It features a right-facing bust of Abraham Lincoln, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" arched above his head, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1916 to the right. The design is lauded for its realistic depiction of Lincoln, capturing his thoughtful expression and somber demeanor, reflecting his historical significance. Reverse design elements. The reverse design of the 1916 Lincoln Center is equally iconic, featuring 2 wheat stalks flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America. The wheat ears symbolize agricultural prosperity, while the phrase "E pluribus unum," Latin for "out of many, one," is inscribed above. This reverse design, known as the wheat reverse or wheat ears reverse, was used until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. 3. Historical context and significance. America in 1916. The year 1916 was a tumultuous time in American history. The United States was on the brink of entering World War I, and the country was undergoing significant social and economic changes. The Lincoln cent, circulating widely during this period, became a symbol of American resilience and unity. The Lincoln cent's role in everyday life. The Lincoln cent quickly became a ubiquitous part of American life, used in everyday transactions and cherished by citizens for its representation of Lincoln's enduring legacy. Its introduction marked a departure from the classical motifs of earlier coinage, ushering in a new era of coin design that celebrated American leaders and ideals. The 1916 cent's place in numismatic history. While the 1916 Lincoln Center is not as rare American Samoa some other dates, it holds a special place in numismatic history due to its association with the early years of the series and the historical context in which it was circulated. Collectors seek the 1916 issue for its historical value and as a representation of early 20th century American coinage. For the reality of collecting the 1916 Lincoln Center mintage numbers and rarity. The mintage figures for the 1916 Lincoln Center were substantial, with over 131 million coins struck across the three mints. Specifically, Philadelphia produced approximately 131,833,677 coins, Denver produced 35,956,000, and San Francisco produced 22,510,000. While these numbers indicate that the 1916 Lincoln Center is not rare, its condition plays a significant role in determining its value. Grading and condition. The value of a 1916 Lincoln Center varies widely depending on its condition, as assessed by professional grading services. Coins in circulated condition typically fetch modest prices, but uncirculated examples, particularly those with high grades, can command significant premiums. The grading scale ranges from poor P1 to mint state MS70, with higher grade coins exhibiting more luster, fewer contact marks, and better overall eye appeal. Key varieties and errors. While the 1916 Lincoln Center does not have any widely recognized key varieties or major errors, collectors often seek out coins with interesting characteristics such as die cracks, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. These features can add to a coin's desirability and value among specialized collectors. 5. The value of the 1916 Lincoln Center in today's market. General market trends. The value of the 1916 Lincoln Center has appreciated over the years, reflecting the broader trends in the numismatic market. While it is not a particularly rare coin, its historical significance and enduring popularity make it a sought-after item for collectors. Prices for this coin can range from a few dollars for well-worn examples to several hundred or even thousands of dollars for coins in exceptional condition. Current market values by grade. Good G4, coins in this condition typically show heavy wear, with many details worn away. These coins can sell for around 1 to 2. Fine F12, coins in fine condition retain more detail, with moderate wear on the high points. Prices range from 2 to 5. Very fine VF20, these coins show light wear on the highest points and have a value of 5 to 10. Extremely fine F40, coins in this grade exhibit minimal wear, with strong detail in the design elements. They typically sell for 10 to 20. About uncirculated O50, these coins show only slight wear and can fetch between 20 and 50. Mint state MS60 to MS63, uncirculated coins in lower mint state grades can sell for 50 to 100. Mint state MS64 and above, high-grade uncirculated coins, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can command prices ranging from $100 to several $100s, depending on their luster, strike, and overall eye appeal. Notable sales and auction results. While the 1916 Lincoln Center is not among the most valuable coins in the series, there have been notable auction sales for high-grade examples. For instance, an MS66 red example of the 1916 Lincoln Center might sell for several $1,000s, with some top-graded coins reaching into the low five figures. The red designation indicates a coin that has retained its original red copper color, making it particularly desirable among collectors. 6 recent auctions and record prices. Auction trends for the 1916 Lincoln Center. In recent years, the market for high-quality Lincoln cents has remained strong, with collectors showing a particular interest in early date coins like the 1916 issue. While the majority of 1916 Lincoln cents sold at auction are in lower grades, a few standout pieces have achieved impressive prices. Record-breaking sales. One of the highest prices ever paid for a 1916 Lincoln cent was for an MS-66 red example that sold at auction for over $10,000. This price reflects the coin's pristine condition, strong strike, and full red luster, which are all factors that contribute to its desirability. Factors influencing auction prices. Several factors influence the prices achieved at auction for 1916 Lincoln cents, including grade. Higher grade coins consistently command higher prices, with mint state examples being particularly valuable. Color designation. Coins graded with the red designation are more valuable than those with a brown or red-brown designation, as the original red color is highly prized. Provenance. Coins with a well-documented provenance or from famous collections may achieve higher prices due to their historical significance. Market trends. The broader trends in the numismatic market, including the demand for early Lincoln cents and copper coins, also play a role in determining auction prices. The legacy of the 1916 Lincoln Center. The 1916 Lincoln Center is more than just a piece of currency, it is a symbol of American history. Number 2. The Lincoln 1-cent penny 1917. Brief overview of the Lincoln cent, importance of the 1917 penny in numismatics. 2. Design of the 1917 Lincoln Center. Designer, Victor David Brenner. Artistic and symbolic elements of the design. Details of the obverse portrait of Abraham Lincoln and reverse wheat ears. Minting process and variations. Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. 3. Historical context. The socio-political environment of the United States in 1917. How World War I influenced the production and distribution of the penny. The Lincoln cent's place in the broader context of American coinage. 4. Production details. Minting quantities across the three mints. Differences between mint marks. No mark for Philadelphia, D for Denver, S for San Francisco. Notable errors and variations, such as double dies and other minting anomalies. 5. Market value and rarity. Factors that influence the value of a 1917 Lincoln Center. Condition, rarity, mint mark, errors. Overview of the grading system from good G to mint state MS. Comparison of average market values for different grades. 6. Recent auction results. High-profile auctions and sales in recent years. Notable prices achieved by 1917 Lincoln cents in exceptional condition or with unique attributes. Analysis of trends in auction prices. 7. Reality versus myth. Common misconceptions about the 1917 Lincoln Center. Clarifying myths about the value of common versus rare variants. Discussion on the impact of online marketplaces on perceived value. 8. The penny's legacy. The lasting impact of the Lincoln cent on American culture and numismatics. How the 1917 penny fits into the broader history of the Lincoln series. 9. Conclusion. Summary of the key points. Final thoughts on the significance of the 1917 Lincoln Center. Introduction. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909, is one of the most iconic and enduring pieces of American currency. Featuring the bust of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, the penny was revolutionary in its time for featuring a real historical figure rather than the symbolic designs that had previously graced U.S. coinage. The 1917 Lincoln Center, minted during a time of great upheaval as the world grappled with the impacts of World War I, is of particular interest to collectors and historians alike. This coin represents more than just a unit of currency, it is a snapshot of American history, encapsulating the nation's resilience and the enduring legacy of its greatest leaders. The 1917 penny, like other coins of its era, has also become a subject of intrigue due to its variations, errors, and the stories behind its production. Design of the 1917 Lincoln Center. The design of the 1917 Lincoln Center was conceived by the sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose initials VDB were initially included prominently on the reverse of the coin when it was first minted in 1909. However, due to public outcry over what was perceived as overly conspicuous self-promotion, these initials were removed from subsequent issues, only to be reintroduced in a less prominent position on the obverse in later years. The obverse of the 1917 Lincoln Center features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, modeled after a plaque that Brenner had created years earlier. This depiction was praised for its realism and dignity, capturing the somber yet resolute spirit of Lincoln. Above Lincoln's head is the inscription "In God We Trust," with liberty inscribed to the left and the year 1917 placed to the right. The reverse side of the coin displays two wheat ears flanking the denomination 1 cent, with the words United States of America beneath it. At the top is the motto E Pluribus Unum, which translates from Latin as out of many, one. This reverse design, often referred to as the wheat penny, was used from 1909 until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. Historical context. The year 1917 was marked by significant global and domestic events. The United States was entering World War I, a decision that would have profound impacts on its economy and society. The minting of the 1917 Lincoln Center reflects this tumultuous period. In the context of the coin's production, the U.S. Mint was tasked with maintaining the nation's currency supply amidst the war effort. As a result, the minting of coins during this period was subject to the fluctuating demands of war economy, which sometimes led to the production of higher quantities of lower denomination coins like the cent, to ensure that everyday transactions could be conducted with greater ease. Production details. The 1917 Lincoln Center was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint, which was the primary mint, produced the majority of the coins, with no mint mark. The Denver and San Francisco mints produced smaller quantities, denoted by D and S mint marks respectively. Market value and rarity. The value of a 1917 Lincoln Center varies significantly depending on its condition, mint mark, and whether it features any errors or anomalies. Coins in lower grades, such as good G or very good VG, are relatively common and might only be worth a few dollars. However, coins in higher grades, such as mint state MS, especially those with the S or D mint marks, can fetch significantly higher prices. Recent auction results. Over the past few years, several 1917 Lincoln cents have been sold at auction for substantial sums, particularly those in mint state or those featuring rare errors. For example, a 1917 cent with a high-grade MS67 plus red RD might sell for several $1,000s, reflecting the coin's rarity and desirability among collectors. In 2023, a 1917 Lincoln Center graded MS67 plus RD by PCGS was sold for over $15,000 at auction, illustrating the coin's potential value. The auction scene for these coins remains active, with collectors continuously seeking out the best examples to add to their collections. Reality versus myth. There are many myths surrounding the 1917 Lincoln Center, particularly regarding its value. While it is true that certain variants of the coin can be worth a significant amount, the reality is that most 1917 cents, especially those in lower grades or those without a mint mark, are relatively common and may not be worth more than a few dollars. The penny's legacy. The 1917 Lincoln Center is more than just a piece of currency, it is a symbol of the United States during a pivotal time in its history. The coin's design, featuring one of the nation's most revered leaders, has endured for over a century, and its place in American culture is firmly established. The 1917 penny is a testament to the lasting legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the enduring strength of the United States. Conclusion. In conclusion, the 1917 Lincoln Center is a fascinating coin with a rich history. Its design, influenced by the turbulent times in which it was minted, its place in the broader context of American coinage, and its value in today's numismatic market all contribute to its enduring appeal. Whether you are a seasoned collector or simply interested in American history, the 1917 Lincoln Center offers a unique window into the past, encapsulating the spirit of a nation during one of its most challenging periods.